Abold in the 05. Outside in row number 11. Behind the wheel of the Track Designs D&J Instant Home Saves Auto Body, number 09, Kenny Bell. From Pennellville, Bell in the 09. And rounding out the field, 12th row on the inside from Oswego. Behind the wheel of the 08, that is Gary Sorrell. Sorrell in the 08. And on the outside, just out for about the second time this week out of Oswego. And the Twin Pines Cabins and Campsites, JB Home Improvements, car number 56, that is Hal LaTulip. LaTulip behind the wheel of the number 56. Mike Osite and Todd Stoll are the first two bubble cars, but it's too late for that as the white flag has now been displayed. The beautiful Burrid Motors Chevrolet Camaro. The lights are on. We'll pull down low and into the rear pit gate entrance. Burrid Motors. Take Jim Champagne Drive down to Route 104. Turn right, go about a quarter of a mile. You're right there at Burrid Motors. Up in the front row, Joey Moriarty and Timmy Snyder. Row 2, Timmy Nelson and the number 90 of Randy Ritzkes. They start to pick up the pace now, coming down between 3 and 4. Off the fourth corner, green flag from starter Jerry Kritzman. Down the front chute, Moriarty jumps out in front. Gets a good jump, Snyder running on the outside. The 90 of Randy Ritzkes back there in third. Timmy Nelson runs in fourth. And making a look down the inside, the 29 of Bentley Warren. They come hauling between 3 and 4. Down around now to complete lap number 1. Danny Sowell up on the outside, looking for room at the number 32. Warren to the inside. He moves up to battle Timmy Nelson for the fourth spot. Meanwhile, out in front, it is the 0 of Timmy Snyder. Snyder running hard out in front out of Oswego in his really first full season yet as super modified racing. Got started about this time last year. Out in front in the 0. The 90 Randy Ritzkes running in second. Joey Moriarty is third. Look at Didero 3 wide down here in 1. He has to back out, falls in behind Bellinger. Snyder out in front. Ritzkes running second. Moriarty is third. 29 Bentley Warren runs fourth. Now making a run up to the inside. Got that core haul and down the front, shooting the 32 with Danny Sowell. Sowell to the inside, trying to get underneath Bentley Warren. Back in 6, the 11 and Timmy Nelson. Then the 28 of Eric Lewis. They dice down into that third corner. Bentley Warren on the outside, making a charge now in that number 29. Warren now moves up to third. Here's a battle for first. On the outside, Ritzkes moves ahead of the 0 of Timmy Snyder and Randy Ritzkes. Grabs the lead. It's Snyder running in second. Bentley Warren is third. Danny Sowell hangs on to fourth. And Joey Moriarty rounds out the top 5. Here comes Timmy Nelson up to the outside. Nelson in the number 11 looking for racing room on the high side on a turn. Number 4 can't find it. And the 28 of Eric Lewis looks to the inside. Cars jamming together down here in turn 1, and somehow they all make it through. A car in trouble down the back straight. Looks like Joe Gosa gathers it up and hangs on. The top 10 look like this as Randy Ritzkes leads. Snyder second, Warren third, Sowell fourth. Then it is Nelson in fifth. Lewis is sixth. Moriarty runs in seventh. Dave McKnight. Then Mike Muldoon in the number 80, and Bill Sharkey, I believe, still hangs on around the top 10 mark as they get running hard out into the corner. But now the 51 of Moriarty starts drifting back into the pack just a little bit. Sharkey around him on the outside takes the spot. Your leader coming down out of turn number 4, the number 90 of Randy Ritzkes, a one-time feature winner here at the Oswego Speedway. The battle for third right now between Timmy Snyder and the 32 of Danny Sowell. And whoa, down into the wall down here. It looks like the number 24 of Russ Brown. So 24 of Russ Brown's cars in the pits being worked on right now. Green flag in turn 3. Snyder just barely beats the field out. The green is out, and the leaders already closing in on him. Here comes the battle. 98 and McKnight looking underneath the 28. Eric Lewis could not find the room around Remile. Down the back chute. Timmy Nelson gets a little bit sideways. Gathers it up. He is all right, but man, he lost some spots out there. Here comes the battle for the lead. The 90 of Randy Ritzkes. 29 Bentley Warren, 32 Danny Sowell. They're all right together. And back in the pack now. The 98 of McKnight switches lanes as he tried to come around the 28 of Eric Lewis as Timmy Nelson continues to have problems down the back chute. He is on the outside and everybody going by him. Nelson way high, almost out to the fence out there. Gathers it up now. Could not make it into the pits. They're going to try to get him into the front straight pit area here as he cuts down across the track, and yeah, he makes it just barely into the front straight. And so he's all right into the pits, does not create any problem on the track. Meanwhile, the battle goes on out in front as Bentley Warren has taken over the lead. Gentleman out out in front right now. Randy Ritzkus running in second. Danny Soul is in third. As a shake-up at the top, your leader ran a 17.5 on that last lap. He is right now in behind the slower car, the 0 of Timmy Nelson. Here's the battle for second. In fourth, it is Dave McKnight. Mike Muldoon rounds out the top 5. Joe Gosick has now moved up to 6th. Eric Lewis running 7th. Russ Wood is in 8th. Bill Sharkey is 9th, and Doug Didero rounds out the top 10. Russ Wood pinned in behind the 0 of Timmy Snyder. Here comes Didero trying to get to the outside, and Wood dodged out right ahead of him. Didero had to back out in a hurry. Almost got collected by the 0-2 of Eddie Bellinger. Lost the spot as Bellinger comes on around Wood, going by the 28 of Eric Lewis. No, could not quite do it, and Lewis hangs on to the spot. It's Bentley Warren out in front in that number 29. Passing flag out for Brian Course. Bentley out in front. Ritzkus running second. Danny Soul is third. Dave McKnight runs fourth, and Mike Muldoon rounds out the top 5. Joe Gosick right there 6th. Russ Wood is in 7th. Eddie Bellinger 8th. Eric Lewis 9th. Doug Didero fills out the top 10. Now Didero gets by the 28 of Lewis to take over 9. Moves in behind Bellinger. Lewis drops the 10. Steve Joya running 11th. The 11 of Timmy Nelson in problems, running very slowly down to the inside of the track. He had gone into the pits and had just come back out. Another car going into the pits. That looks like the 51 of Joey Moriarty. Moriarty into the pits. Your leader running about 17.3 the last couple of laps. As Bentley Warren out in front in that 29. The passing flag is out right now for the 08 of Gary Sorrell. Bentley the leader. Ritzkus running second. Soul is third. Then the 98 of McKnight, the 80 of Muldoon, 00 of Gosick in 6th. And now Russ Wood, Eddie Bellinger, and Doug Didero trying to close in on the lead group. But Bentley out in front, 17.5, 6.7 on that last lap. And the 90 of Ritzkus, heavy smoke coming off the 90 of Randy Ritzkus. The yellow flag comes out. Pace car is in. Green flag is out in turn 3. Bentley Warren out in a hurry, coming down the front chute. Ben, the race leader, trying to move up into the standings. Bentley with a couple of poor races here at the Oswego Speedway. Currently well out of the top 10. He is running 14th in the points, even though he has one feature win. And Danny Soul goes by him to take over the lead, the 32. Danny Soul, who has one feature win here at the Oswego Speedway, gets by the race leader, Bentley Warren, and starts to pull away. Soul in that number 32, looking for his second ever Oswego Speedway feature win. Really was running very, very strongly in the heat race tonight. Picking up the win in heat race number 1. Bentley dropping off the pace just a little bit. Currently trails the race leader by just about a half second. Now trying to close back in as we've got a battle going on for 5th on back. Joe Gosick coming around the 80 of Mike Muldoon, taking over 4th. Muldoon is 5th. Russ Wood 6th. Doug Didero 7th. Those 4 cars running nose to tail down the back straight. Here is the passing flag now for the 48 of Brian Course. Danny Soul goes to the outside and on around him. But now Bentley Warren is right there behind Soul again. Soul the leader. Bentley's got some heat in his tires. He is running in 2nd. Dave McKnight, a spectator back there in 3rd. The battle for 4th on back. Gosick hangs on. Russ Wood rounds out the top 5. Doug Didero running in 6th, trying to close on to Russ Wood. Stevie Joya is 7th. Joya, the current points leader, grabbed the lead tonight in the point standings. And he is running strong in that number 9, trying to move up the challenge. Now here is Bentley Warren, right up on the rear deck of the 32 of Danny Soul. Warren skates a little bit down here in turn 1. Soul hangs on to the lead with a 17.4 on that lap. Warren running in 2nd. It's still Dave McKnight in 3rd. Below Joe Gosick runs in 4th. Passing flag out this time for the 08 of Gary Sorrell. 5th is 27 of Russ Wood. 6th is the 3 of Didero. 7th, the 9 of Joya. 80 of Mike Muldoon next in line. Then the 16 of Mike Ordway. Your leaders coming out of turn number 4. Passing flag has been displayed for the 08 of Gary Sorrell. He is a tough man to pass. Bentley Warren now right up behind Soul. Soul. Bentley underneath Soul and right on by. Dives underneath the 08 of Gary Sorrell. Sorrell, a lap car, causes problems for the 32 of Soul. Bentley Warren takes advantage of it and moves on by. Moving past the... and the yellow comes out anyway, and I'm not sure why, but if I find out, I'll tell you. Oh, 05 of Pat Abold, a flat left rear tire. 05 Abold into the pits with a flat left rear tire. Green flag in turn 3, the restart. Here comes the 27 of Russ Wood, quickly around the outside of the lap car. Bentley Warren on in a hurry, trying to make a run. The 27 of Russ Wood working on the 98 of Dave McKnight. Looks inside, down into turn number 3. Meanwhile, Danny Soul trying to find a way around the 29 of Bentley Warren. Warren out in front, Soul running in second, cannot make a move on the leader. Now Didero trying to get underneath 00 Joe Gosick. As the 27 of Wood works on the 98 of McKnight. Again, Didero looking to the inside of Gosick, going down into turn number 3. Your leader, Bentley Warren. Here comes the 32 of Danny Soul looking to the inside, but Soul can't find room. He sits back there in second. 40 laps have now been completed, 5 remaining. Bentley Warren is the race leader. Running second is Danny Soul. Up in third, the 98 of Dave McKnight. 27 Russ Wood is fourth. 00 Joe Gosick runs fifth. The tree of Doug Didero now on the inside. The 9 of Stevie Joya on the outside. There, the yellow flag is out again. As Bentley Warren has the lead with 5 to go. Danny Soul running second. Dave McKnight is third. Russ Wood and Joe Gosick round out the top 5. Here's the start. Green flag in turn 3. Right away, here comes Didero. Up to the outside, looking for room around Joe Gosick. Can't find it out there. Now comes back down to the inside. As the 9 of Joya goes right back to work. The 27 trying to get underneath the 98 of McKnight. They string it out, going down into the third corner now. Nose to tail between the turns. Here's the 32 of Soul. Looking to get to the inside of Bentley Warren. He can't do it. Soul hangs on to the spot. Bentley Warren running out in front. Danny Soul is second with 4 to go. Down the back chute, Dave McKnight trying to hold off the 27 of Russ Wood. Wood is in fourth. Gosick, Didero, and Joya. Here's Joya up to the outside. Now he slingshots back down to the inside, trying to get underneath. Didero couldn't do it. Didero running in sixth. They stay that way out of turn number 2, down the back chute. Now with 3 to go, they go into turn 3. The 56 of LaTulip into the pits now. Here's Didero. He gets underneath, but a spin is going to put him back. Didero got underneath to take over 5th from Joe Gosick. Pace car down low into the rear pit gate entrance. Starting to pick up the speed now. Down into turn 3. Green flag is out from starter Jerry Kritzman. Joya looks to the outside, and man, Muldoon almost got underneath Joya. Here comes the 27 of Russ Wood. As Danny Soul goes to the outside of Bentley Warren. Soul up on the high side. Here comes the 98 of McKnight. 27 of Russ Wood. Soul on the outside. Warren is on the inside. Out of the corner, down the front chute. Soul and Warren side by side. They hang on down into the corner. And Danny Soul goes around and takes the lead. Danny Soul moves the 32 out in front. It is Soul, the leader. Warren running in second. The battle for third between Russ Wood and the 98 of Dave McKnight. Here's the white flag. One more lap around. As now the 27 of Russ Wood gets underneath and tags. Russ Wood got underneath and tagged the 98 of Dave McKnight. Wood is going to go to the pits. McKnight is up against the wall. The lights are off atop the pace car. Floyd Wallace brings it down low into the rear pit gate entrance. Picking up the pace now, down into turn number 3. They hit the stripe. Green flag is out. And look at Joya right away up to the outside of Didero. Didero looking to the outside of Gosick. Gosick gets underneath Bentley Warren. Didero going to try to follow him through, and they do. It's Gosick now running second. Here comes Didero trying to get underneath Gosick. Down into the third corner. The yellow flag is out. Once again, it'll be green in 3. Come around, take the white at the stripe. 1 lap around, and there's the money on the line. It's Danny Soul, Bentley Warren, Joe Gosick, Doug Didero, Steve Gioia, the top 5. The pace car is in the pits, picking it up now. Green flag is out in turn 3. Once again, a good clean start. Bentley Warren trying to keep that 29 down to the inside of the track. Nobody's going to be able to make that move they made on the last lap except the 80 of Muldoon got by the 9 of Gioia. Gioia slides to the outside of the track down here in turn 1. The 32 of Danny Sowell out in front just has to make it through 3 and 4. Coming out of turn number 4, the checkered flag is out. Here comes Warren to the inside. Sowell with the win. Warren is second. Gosick third. Didero fourth. Mike Muldoon rounds out the top 5. Steve Gioia finishes in 6th. Then the 28 of Lewis, 52 of Sharkey, I believe, in that order. A tough run at the front. Came around and picked up the victory, making a pass on a restart with a lap to go. Daddy Jim running down to the start-finish line. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a great hand for feature winner Danny Sowell? His second Oswego Speedway Super Modified feature victory. Coming around, Bentley Warren on a late race restart. Cornerman, please get your lights. Cornerman, get your lights, please. Coming out from behind the wheel, Kenny Pierce from Cam's New York Pizzeria down to make the presentation. Cam's, of course, at West 2nd and Bridge Street in Oswego, other locations around the central New York area. We'll have the Accent Awnings Hard Charger Award, and the, I believe the Hard Charger is going to be Didero. There's Danny Sowell out of the car. Whoa, falls off the car. Out of control, Danny. '93 up-and-comer, I believe, is Eric Lewis, unless Sharkey got him at the wire. Meanwhile, Norris McDonald is down on the track. The crew standing by with the 32. Let's go down to Norris in victory lane.
Okay, thanks, Roy. Danny, of course, is having his picture taken, all the other formalities. I'm here with his dad, Jimmy. Jimmy, how do you feel right now?
Like a cold beer.
Well, listen, you can pop one in just a couple of seconds. How do you think this car has been running this season, and particularly tonight?
Getting better, getting better.
Okay, what did you do to make it go so fast?
I don't know. We just got it all right at the same time, I guess.
Listen, I see one of your main advisors, Mark Letcher, here on the left. Well, he just says he declined an interview here. I'll tell you, I haven't seen as much excitement, however, in a long time here at the Speedway. It's just a wonderful family scene. I'm going to actually dive right in here. Dan, how do you feel, kid?
Oh, fantastic. I'm happy as can be. Can't complain about this at all.
Well, listen, midway through the race, you came up on lap traffic. You went high, Bentley went low. He stole the lead from you. How'd you feel, and how did you plan to get it back?
Well, pardon my French, but Bentley's great at traffic, and I'm kind of sucky at it some nights, and tonight I wasn't very good with it.
Well, okay, that might be one of your weak points, but I'll tell you something. Restarts has got to be your forte. You've got to be your strong point, because you ate them up and you just ran away with it after that.
No, that was just the crew put the car where it's supposed to go fast, and I just drove it where they told me I should, and it went.
Yeah, sure, Dan. Tell us another one. Listen, the last time I saw you here was a couple of years ago. You took a year off from driving. You're back. Are you glad you took the year off? Was it beneficial to your career?
Yeah, it made me be able to come here and concentrate on what I was doing, and I got a couple other loose ends tied up, so I didn't have to worry about. When I come to the racetrack now, I come to race. I don't come to worry about, am I cutting the lawn tomorrow, or do I got to fix the roof on my house? I took a year off and caught up on a lot of other things besides the race car.
Well, that's right, and you got a promotion at work, too, I understand.
Oh, yeah. Schneider Packaging. Make sure you get a picture with a checkered flag so I can take it into work. Back of the car, okay, guys?
Yeah. Well, listen, congratulations, Dan. Marvelous run out here tonight. Best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
Danny Sowell, ladies and gentlemen.
Accent Awnings and Signs has posted a $100 bonus for the super modified driver who advanced the most positions in the feature. Accent Awnings specializes in all types of awnings and canvas covers for commercial, residential, and recreational purposes. Plus, Accent Awnings has an extensive sign painting and vinyl graphics service department.